Well, welcome to the dating game, because we've got 3 beautiful and eligible bachelors on the other side of the curtain. You're going to get to fire away with numerous questions. Pepper them as you like.
What have you always wanted to do but haven't yet?
Have a conversation with a woman.
Young people consistently report today that one of the number one goals for themselves, even above getting a good education and getting a good job, is getting married and having a family. Why then are so few men and women, and particularly men, marrying today?
You look at our generation now, whether it's the Gen Xers or the millennials, and we're the product of the largest divorce generation, a lot of fatherlessness, no role models and no one to follow and no one to chart that course for us. And so we're floundering, and we're finding that, women especially are saying, I didn't want this, I didn't sign up for it, so where do I go from here?
There are a lot of men that don't know how to communicate.
You're trying to make judgment calls all of the time about, can I spend the rest of my life with this person?
The culture doesn't necessarily have a high value for marriage, and they're thinking, you're saying, hey, why aren't you married? What are you thinking about marriage? And they're saying, why would I want to get married?
I often tell kind of my own story. I say jokingly that I blame my singleness. I blame my 20s on myself and my 30s on men. And in my 20s, I did exactly what everyone told me. I went and I got my education. I started pursuing a career. I woke up one day and I was 30 and I said, what happened? I thought I was going to be married. I will never be married in my 20s, and that's something I had to come to grips with. And my dad died when I turned 30, and so I'll never have my dad at my wedding. And so there are losses in the process. And I think young adults need to recognize that the longer they wait, there will be some more losses. So it's something to think about. But at the same time, I tell people, maybe at this point I feel like it'll be a miracle if I get married, but God's still in the business of miracles, so I have hope.
One of the reasons that people delay marriage so much is because they view marriage as a life-sucking institution. It'll suck the life out of you. That's why you got to wait to have enough money and enough education and dating for 37 years and make sure everything's perfect, and we got to worry about everything being perfect. No. The Bible teaches that marriage is a life-giving institution. It gives you life.
Who is out there living the dream? That's a good question. It's not the carefree single people on Friends or Seinfeld. The people that report greater overall life happiness and satisfaction and contentment in life, those are the married people.
Let's put it this way, in every way that we know how to measure, you're better off if you're married than if you're single. Again, provided your marriage is not high conflict or violent, but you live longer, you're physically healthier, you're more likely to say that you're happy, you make more money than otherwise similar singles, especially men.
Financially alone, you want to get married to build a life together. Just on cash alone, you'd think Americans would be smarter about this.